Hey everyone, it's me. I'm down here by the lake or at the lake. Oh, walking on this path that's all mud. I don't think I can go down it. I don't want to slip on mud and I don't want to get stuck. Well, this isn't gonna be a happy video. Oh boy, I don't know how to tell you. I thought I was, oh, see what I mean? About slipping in the mud. I'm still a bit emotional. Let me get past this tree. I'm gonna try, everyone. I'm gonna try to tell you. Oh, big branch. Well, about half hour ago, I guess. You want to see the lake behind me? About a half hour ago, I guess it was. I was outside talking with the landlord. We're just having a good visit. And Monster and Sadie were outside in my yard, and Miss Kitty Cat was out there, and my chickens, except for the Silky Mama. She's still sitting on those eggs, and the other Silky is sitting with her. The lake is nice, and it's pretty full. Looks nice, huh? Well, the landlord and I were out talking for a little bit, and then he had to leave, so I went out into the chicken yard to go sit with the chickens. And oh, that wind that direction is too bad. So I went out to the chicken yard. I was gonna sit with them, and I noticed one of them down on the ground, right by the chicken coop, maybe 2 feet from where that Silky hen, where I found her. You know how I have that piece of wood leaning up against there for shelter from in the summertime, and my other Silky hen that I had found passed away was right under that, like she was trying to escape. Well, I noticed a chicken down right by there, and it was one of my chickens, and it was dead. I'm sorry I'm having such a hard time. Well, it was Abner. It was Abner, and his head was just about off, and some feathers off his back. And I did touch him, and he was still warm. So I don't know. I don't know when it happened. The landlord, I called him. I can't see you because of a glare. I called him right after to see if maybe while we were talking, if he had seen a chicken hawk or hawks around flying in the yard, and he said no. I didn't think there was, because those chickens would have carried on and let me know. You know, I was right out there in my yard. So I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a possum. I mentioned in a few videos back that Monster had to go out for potty one night, and I took her out, and there was a possum really close to my... Oh, hold on. I dropped my tissue. Oh. Oh, boy, I'm having a hard time. Excuse me. Oh, are you still there? Okay, I hit something. And there was that possum out there that night. But then a few days later, there was a possum dead in the street right by our mailboxes, and big buzzards all around, and, well, that's all cleaned up from the buzzards. The landlord said it could be a possum underneath the chicken coop, because that other silky hen, you know, I had found her right by that piece of wood, and Abner was not too far from there, and it's like, is something under the coop and trying to drag him under the coop, or did the silky hen and now Abner, were they so close to that lean-to that they were trying to run under it for shelter? I don't know why they wouldn't run in the coop. My other chickens, when I saw that, I started looking, counting my chickens, and all of them were in the coop except for 3 that were out in the chicken yard while I was talking to the landlord. Oh, I've had Abner 5 years. I didn't raise him, but I got him not long after I started my flock. It was a lady that worked at the laundromat who had a friend that lived way out in the country and had cows and goats and chickens and roosters. Well, she had, I think, 17 roosters, not including, I don't know how many hens she had, and she was wanting to get rid of some, and Amy, who worked at the laundromat, knew that I had just gotten chickens and asked if I wanted a rooster, because I didn't know if any of my baby chicks, I got them when they were 4 days old, I didn't know if any were going to be roosters. And Amy asked her friend, you know, just to send a few pictures, or I asked her friend, could you send a few pictures of your different roosters? And she did, and I picked Abner. Amy went to her friend's house, and they got Abner in a, I can't think, one of those plastic crates like you take a cat or a small dog to the vet in. And then I met up with Amy, and she gave me Abner. And this spring, like about April or May, it would have been 5 years that I've had him. And he, as you know, he was so beautiful. All those colors, the browns and the reds and the oranges and the black, and he never did let me pet him. He never would sit on my lap. And sometimes he did attack me, my ankles. But overall, he was just a wonderful rooster. He was so proud of those ladies. And he got along real well with these other roosters that have been born, and he looked over these other babies that have grown up, and he was just, he was something else. All my chickens have their own personality, and Abner sure did. And I'm really gonna miss him. Like I say, I've been raising chickens since 2018, and this is just now becoming a problem with something getting my chickens. I don't know what it could be. I'm thinking maybe a possum. I keep seeing like I have a cobweb. I know that it's part of living a little bit out in the country. My road is not as country as it was when I moved there 11 years ago because of the subdivisions, but we still have a part of the country out there, and I live on a lot of land, and I know that this is part of having chickens, but it's painful, you know. Where's the path? Okay. Oh. Well, I've got to pull myself together. I have some crocheting to do. Get something made that Kristen, the lady that I've been teaching crochet to, wants to learn how to make, and I want to make a sample of it. Sorry I'm not looking at the camera, but there's such a bad glare. Something sad too has been happening down here. I haven't been here for a while, but I've noticed. I can get over here. In the parking lot, big truck going by. My arm is getting tired. Let me rest a minute. I can only hold this camera with my right hand and arm, which still is my good side, even though I'm having lots of trouble with that hand. Okay, can you see that? That box? I don't know what's in it. I'm not opening it. But it seems like people are using this parking lot as a dumpster. And I'll show you. Can you see all that trash? Isn't that awful? And then, I don't know if you can see that, a bunch of, like maybe a landscaping company dropped all that stuff off. Which I don't think that's as bad as leaving trash, because those are tree limbs and things that will just go back into the ground. But this stuff is terrible. And I know it's going to happen. See all that? Boxes of Pampers and bagged up trash. What will happen is the Corps of Engineers will get sick of it, and they will probably come out here or get someone. Let me come in that car. They will maybe clean it up or they'll get people that need to do community service to come clean it up. And then they will shut this place. They will make it so people can't come here and fish or walk. That's what they did a few years ago to another spot down the road. People were leaving mattresses and garbage like that, and they put up with it for a while, and then they cleaned it all up and they made it so you can't go in there. Well, I'll let you go. I'm sorry that I'm so emotional about Abner, but I did love that rooster. And maybe I should have waited until tonight to tell you, but I thought I'd just come out here and walk a little bit. I don't have the right walking shoes on to be walking in that mud, so I didn't walk too far. I just keep thinking of his personality and his beautiful colors, and then how I had to find him. Well, I'll let you go. Everyone try to have a good day. My finger is bent from that pain in my knuckle, and it can't hit the stop button.